there is the beginning of creation. Now I believe that when the primordial force and light come together, it creating the sound and the creation started to happen. Now, very important part is the this primordial light, or we call the true. So this primordial light, or primordial violet light, primordial light, or we say the true light. As the intelligence and wisdom. And this intelligence and wisdom, we also later on we're going to know as this violet light, that in this violet light have intelligence we in a Tao set. Unless you agree with the me and the Tao said this is the intelligent energy is the soul and spirit. So this violet light has the healing power, and this violet light can be programmed. And this violet light that have intelligence is the soul and spirit, but in the beginning of, we call a baby soul or baby spirit. And this highly and when we develop them, we become highly intelligent, develop violet light, this intelligent light, become the grow, or we say a grow up, or become a grow up intelligent soul and the spirit. Because it comes from the universe and going to go back to the universe because it comes from there. So the Tao really emphasize that this intelligent soul and the spirit is the beginning of our every people, but everybody have, so we say, some people inherit baby soul and baby spirit. Some people develop it, a lot more grow up intelligent energy of the soul and spirit. We call the child. And very little, 99.9 or 99 is only 0.1% that have few people have already developed soul and spirit when they come to this world. Very little, 99.99. So you and me is the 99.99. That's it. 99.99, a baby soul or a child soul. That's all we have. So the Tao said, if you know this, you are beginning the enlightenment. You're beginning going to the enlightenment. So when you know you have a soul and a spirit, when you know your soul and spirit is the intelligent energy, that you are enlightened. A first enlightenment. And when you know that you are this intelligent energy, the soul and spirit is a newborn child or a child, you are second enlightenment. And if you know that, oh my gosh, I inherited a baby soul or a child soul, I need to take care of it. That is the third enlightenment. And the fourth enlightenment is you have to feed them with energy because they're intelligent energy. So you cannot feed them with food. They have nothing. They're just intelligent energy. So you need to feed them. You need to feed them a highly refined energy in order for the soul and the spirit to grow. And that is enlightenment. Now you have to find a system, a practice that really understand how to refine your energy and how to get this energy, the same energy that can feed to the soul and the spirit. So a practice is we call evolve, and the technology how to do it, that is the key. Now, so from the beginning of basic training, we are in touch with the energy and the light. And in the healing love, sexual energy is the most important energy can transform to feed the soul and the spirit. So Tao practice is a technology of energy work. So the Tao is the involved with science, anatomy, philosophy, astrology. And it's not a religion. And it's a science, and the science is the science of how to practice transform energy to feed the soul and spirit, the science of the spiritual work. A technology, how to work to develop energy to a refined energy to feed the soul and the spirit. And that is what we call by the inner alchemy Taoist practice. Because the nature has so many energies, so it's the Taoist practice to how to feel our inside energy and how to feel the nature energy with our inside energy and how to feel the universal energy become our energy. So this is the food, the spiritual food to feed our soul and the spirit, our baby soul and baby spirit. So the fusion is beginning of the work of the flower of life. The real chi ball, so we call, you feel all the forces, the water, the fire, the wood, the metal become the earth energy, come into one energy. That beginning the first flower of life. Okay. And in the olden time, they know as the secret of the golden flower. And this book goes back to many thousand years ago. And they describe how to do that. So we're going to talk a lot in what we emotional and negative emotional. How they come to us and how we're going to deal with it. So in a normal way, we said a negative energy creating more negative. So like the heart, hatred, impatience, hastiness can generate a lot of worry, anxiety in the spleen, and sadness and depression in the lung. And the lung can generate a negative energy in sadness, depression, in the kidney. And fear, phobia, trauma in the kidney. And liver, angry, jealous, envy, frustration. So one organ generate one more negative emotional. And creating a very negative energy. So a generation of the virtue can help dissolve all the conflict cycle. So start from the heart. Love, if we started to develop love, joy, happy, gratitude, happiness in the heart, it will give us openness, fair and trusting energy. And in the kidney, it generates out soft, gentle, calm, and peace energy in the kidney. Soft, gentle, calm, and peace. And liver, kindness and generosity. And the wood creating fire. And fire, or we call a gratitude, love, joy, happiness, creating the openness, fairness in the spleen. That is the major practice of we call the inner mind. Okay, now, so we can see this, we call a negative emotional conflict cycle. So we say the fire counteract the metal lung. But so we said the heart fire counteract the lungs. But the metal give birth to the water. Now, like we say, oh, you want to destroy my because the lung is the parent of the water. And the water is the children of the metal. So but water can push off fire. Now, we are starting to have war inside us. And this one is so clear in the Western medicine and so much of them. I not say all of them, but a lot of time we have side effect. And sometimes we take one organ, the other organ are fighting each other. Now, when the water try to destroy the fire, now the fire children is earth. So water can, earth can block the water. Now, so we have 4 in war now, 4 fighting inside. But water give birth to the wood. Now wood can control earth, or we call take energy out of the earth. Now, all the major organs are fighting each other inside us. And we call a conflict psychology. A conflict is the whole key creating so much conflict in our life. So the same, when the water put off fire, the earth going to be block the water. And when the water being blocked by the earth, because the water give birth to the wood can control the earth. But if we started to understand this, wood can give birth to the fire. And it become the fire. Metal give birth to the water and become the water. So the earth become a cauldron, which if we put the water in the cauldron, put fire under the cauldron, now they become energy we call Chi. Now, the DNA and the Pakwa, we're going to talk about Pakwa. We're going to use the Pakwa to fuel energy. So the DNA, so we call, actually when we're going to chant this Pakwa, this is the love song of the DNA. When we chant the DNA light, they make love and they split and they make anything else. So there are many books now about the I Ching and the genetic code. And the DNA and the I Ching. There is so much talking about that. So the Pakwa, so this is the same genetic code. So that is how beginning of all the 64 diagram, or we say a computer code, how they built. So the Tao said this DNA code is the same as the DNA of the universe. So you have this chart, I think, in the handbook that we sent out to you. So we're going to use this chart. Okay. So this is the DNA, or we call the Pakwa. And it forms 64, and the I Ching. The I Ching can be trillion and trillion and trillion when you combine together, like DNA. So we're going to start with chanting the DNA. The vibration of it, in the Tao, we use them to call in the different forces in the nature, call in the different forces in the universe to us. But first thing, we are we chanting and we feel the energy in our, if your own energy cannot fuse together, you cannot use the outside energy well. So let's do this. So we're going to use all what we've been learned in basic and healing love in here. So we have, so we say yin. Yin is condensing. Yin, yin, yang. So the basic chanting is you start from Dantian, Khan. So Khan, so we say Khan. So we say, so in the choir, we say Khan, yin, yang, yin. So we say Khan. So Khan, when we're going to chant, like, for example, you touch the navel. So the whole, you don't have to be very choosy, but the approximately, a pakwa is about 3 centimeter or about 8.5 centimeter, 8.5 centimeter. So that is about like this. If you put them in the navel area, so always you have to find the navel. Okay, so when you touch the navel, and that is the Tai Chi circle here. That is the navel, and this one the Tai Chi. And we have Tan, Li, Zhen, Tui. Okay, so we have Tan, Li on the top, Zhen on the right, and Tui on the left. Okay, so now about, so from the Tai Chi itself is about 2.5 centimeter, one inch in the diameter. So you see here, from here 1.5, from here 1.5. So from here to here is about 2 inch, 1.5, no, sorry, half inches, or we call what? Half inches is 1.5 centimeter. Yeah, 175. So 1.5 inches. So this one is 1, and this is 2 centimeter. From here, center here down out to here is about, so all together is 3 centimeter. So from in the center going out here 0.5 centimeter or 1.7 centimeter, and from here to here is about 1 inches or 2.5. And from the navel, you go up again 1.7 centimeter. And the qua is about 2.5 centimeter. Combined to be about 3 centimeter, 8.5 centimeter. 3 inches or 8.5 centimeter. You don't have to be very exact that way, but you think about a circle around the navel. So when we say can, that is can is K. So they have the spelling that can, K-A-N, can mean water, and have the power to gathering the yin forces together, yin power, and connecting with the kidney and the ears. And sexual organs. And can, so we say can, so we say can. So you start with Dantian can and the chest and the chest and the throat. Now, when you come up to the throat, you have to make your palate, your mouth and palate round. We say opening the palate and you're opening the skull. Okay, so when you're looking down, coming up, now the palate, and you roll your eye, look up, and the palate round and open. Now it started the opening on the top here. Can your eye roll up and you and you have oh, I'm sorry, I forget to tell you, if you already order the astrology, and I will talk about the cosmic DNA number. If you haven't, the free version don't have the cost. I don't think so. I don't know if they have it or not. No. Okay. Okay. So their cosmic DNA number is the frequency. It's a frequency that's gonna make you connecting to the universe. Universe know you as the frequency of the DNA number. When we discover that everybody have a unique DNA number and nobody the same. And the whole science advanced so fast. So the universe only recognize us as a frequency that we send out, are unique from any other people. So our voice and the male and female, there is 4 number already. And we have the 8 different number that is make out many billion number, many billion. And we have the fingerprint different, our voice are different, because the voice makes frequency. So the cosmos or the universe, when we born, they have a DNA number for you. That's all. So we call the number of the universe. You are the children of the cosmos. Now many countries are raised to collect more and more DNA number for everybody. Is it not easy? But now they are doing it. And animal, plant, insects also have their own different kind of DNA number. That is the big number. Okay. So I will show you, because if you have it, I show you how to use it, because you have to chant the number and you have to send them out to the universe and they know you. So we call a cosmic DNA number. And that is very important, because because of the number that we are working on will be so. If you have it, you take it out and you scroll down in the symbol of the star. We haven't talked about symbol of the star, but you come down here, you have the cosmic DNA number. Okay, so here, cosmic DNA number. So for these people, for this person, his cosmic DNA number is 27. So you have to write down from here 27367139. And you chant them 27367139, and you chant faster. You feel a frequency go out. Okay. Our voice only 2 number, unique to anybody. Okay. And male and female is another 2 number. And the energy pattern is another number. And the 8 number passed down, you have so many number. I think that now they give from 35 euro for one full report. They're down to 15 euro. And now we put out the name that if you want people to read, we have many instructors that are already trained to be reading and helping you. Okay, so let's do Khan. Let's do the Khan. Below the navel, Khan. Okay, so what about 1 inches down in the box here, we call Khan, Khan. Yin, so we chant first, Khan, Khan, vibration from inside, and arrow up, and you feel a frequency go out. And we're going to call the forces. We said, so you open your hand, touch the universe. Yin. And expand your hand out. Yang. Yin. Now we're going to carve this qua. So you use your finger, one finger. Oh, no. So your finger. So one finger pointed to the heaven. And you have a water coming down. Water coming down. And you feel the tip of the finger, a lot of chi coming out and like fire. We say a burning iron pan with a red burning iron pan. And you touch the navel. And you burn them in yin, two broken lines. Yang, one solid line. And yin, one, it starts from inside out. Always start from inside out. So here, touch to the Tai Chi. So yin, start from inside out, yin, yang, yin. And we're going to make a box. When the box not complete, there's no power. And you start from here. Don't worry about the direction. You just make a box, but always make from the bottom or near the Tai Chi, near the Tai Chi. So 1, you make a line 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So you make a box. You make a box. So we call the power of symbol and the power of the sound. So we grew up with so many, in the ancient time, we use symbol because we haven't developed 2 languages yet. So we have so many symbols, but they don't develop into languages. And now the most powerful thing that we have in this world is the language and the speech, the sound, the speech. So when you chant and you get the symbol and you put them in a box, we say the power are complete. So in here now, we say Khan, K-A-N, Khan, K-A-N, Khan, water, yin, blue, water, kidney. The power is gathering power. It's gathering together. When the water gathering enough, there is power. Like ocean gathers all the water from everywhere, it becomes very big and powerful. Okay? So let's stand up. Let tapping your, We're going to work so much on the navel and the door of life. Okay. So navel, door of life. This Tan Tien, or we call the Tan Tien, is the second brain, which the West finally discovered after many thousand years. This is a brain, a very important brain. Now, let's do the hip bone. You spiral on the lumbar and the abdominal. So at least 9 times. And reverse 9 times. And now, very simple exercise you try to remember. A spinal cord breathing. Inhale. Breathe in the golden light into your brain and down your spine. Exhale, cloudy and gray color out. Inhale. Breathe in, smile. Smile is the key. Smile, breathe in the golden light. Exhale, cloudy gray color down to the ground. It's so good you can let go of the negative emotional sickness down to the Mother Earth. And Mother Earth will take it and convert them to good energy for you. This is one of the simple and the most powerful technique in the Tao. Let go your negative. All the problem we have now, we hold the negative and it stores so much in the organ and it make us sick. So when you breathe in the golden light, the brain we call is yellow color, and the spinal cord we also call that we call golden color in the brain and in the spinal cord and in the bone. Gold color can disinfection the body and take out negative down to the earth. If you know how to live with the earth, that is the best psychology work you can have. Just let go, let go, let go. Breathe in good energy, golden light, good energy. Light, good light. Connecting with the earth, your bubble spring. Okay, so inhale, smile, 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 smile. Feel energy come in. My power, my I have power. Exhale. Round your back and your chest. And inhale, step a little bit. Breathing in golden light, opening your mid-eyebrow forehead. Exhale. Let's do 9 times. Inhale, focus. Breathe them in. Exhale. cloudy and gray color. Sink down, let it go, sink down to the earth, let it go down to the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Five, six. Exhale down, negative, sickness, emotional, let it go down to the earth. Mother Earth can take it. That is so powerful. Okay. 7, 8, 9. Okay. And now in the practice, you can sit, you can cross leg, you can stand, and you can laying down. Okay. So sometimes I use iron sheet. So I don't bend down too long. I don't squat down. I just squat down a little bit. And I'm holding, and you loosen your knee, opening your quad, the groin area. Where you lightly tuck in like this. And your hand on the abdominal area. We start with the abdominal area. And when you tie, you stand up and you shake your leg, and you still can do the practice. Or you can sit down anytime you want. Now there are more and more research that sitting is one of the major cause of sickness now. We know it. When we have you sit on a palm, and the blood cannot flow up into the leg and cannot go back to the heart, now we get big trouble. So alternative is very good. Alternative, or sit or stand or laying down, is very good. Okay, let's start with abdominal breathing. We say it's a big pump. I tell you, every day do this pump. So in the doubt, when you learn the circumcranial qigong, that is the 3 extra heart, 3 extra heart, very powerful. So we say sit, but not sit. You want to sit, so you have to learn how to, you want to sit down. Okay? That's all is opening the quad. You cannot just bend your knee and try to sit. It's not the way. You only lean back. You lean back a little bit, and you trust the chair, and you sit down. Lean back and sit down. Trust the chair. So when some of you may remember when you're in the school, when you see the chair and you're going to sit down, and your friend pull the chair out and you sit down, you fall. So it's very angry about that. But so we call sit, but not, you lean back and you sit down. Don't go too low in the beginning, but it's amazing technique. We call squatching. In the Tao's, we call horse stand. Horse stand. Okay. Now, abdominal breathing. Your middle finger pointed on the navel. And if you want to live long, you want to healthy, do more, stand up more and do more abdominal breathing. If you want to stand up more, you have to do the stretching, the towing. So inhale. Let's do 9 times normal breathing. And after that, we're going to do the reverse breathing. So inhale, expansion, exhale, we call normal. And 9 times. Now, we use a lot more reverse breathing because reverse breathing gives you a suction to pull up the pelvic floor, diaphragm, pelvic floor, and cranial and lining. We say 4 life muscle diaphragm. We're going to turn them to a spiritual muscle. And you're going to start to feel that we need, when the pelvic floor activate, is sucked in. We learn how to draw in. Hey, I use the word suck because not good, huh? But and not very good word. But we call draw in, okay? Draw in. Draw in the life force into the perineum. And this pelvic diaphragm will activate the cranial diaphragm. So when you inhale, you suck your stomach in, it pull up the pelvic diaphragm and the thoracic diaphragm. It push the lung, and the cranial started to open. You feel it open, and it's going to draw in forces. Okay, and that is we call. So now you train them into a spiritual muscle. The spiritual muscle very simple. You need to have a suction to suck in the forces outside. The normal diaphragm only suck in, I should use the word draw in, suck in. It is suction, life, life. When no suction, no life. And that's why the COVID-19 make us cannot breathe. We have to use a machine to suck in the air and to put into the system, and we can live on. Mm-hmm. The 4 diaphragm, when you activate them, it really make your lung and organ stronger. A lot of power. Now, when you started to do, because we call a normal air go into the nose and mouth, it draw in a normal air that maintain our life. And when you have this diaphragm, and you focus light in the perineum, in the crown, in the mid eyebrow, in the forehead. And when you start open, you feel here have a sucking air in the air. The energy from outside in here. Okay, so that in this when you started to get this process, so now when you have perineum sucking up, now the bubble spring activate, have a suction. Now you turn them into a spiritual muscle. You draw in the primordial force. You draw in a primordial light, true light. Okay, or we call the holy light, whatever. But the Tao, we don't call them holy, because too holy, you cannot, you dare not to touch it. Because we are not holy enough to in touch with the holy light. But the Tao said this is the true light, this is a primordial light, exists everywhere, and we have insight. We have insight. You have to train this every day. Okay? So inhale, suck in, pelvic and cranial. Let's do 18 times. Count it. And right. Inhale. Now, when you started to aware, you learn the Anja Qigong, you learn the basic, you learn the healing love. Now you started to know where the point can, where the area can draw in Qi, and you focus on it. Inhale, exhale. So you feel, you started to feel when you very gentle breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So I tell you again, I'm going to remember you. If you want to healthy, don't get sick, stand up more and do abdominal breathing. Reverse breathing, drawing chi. That is the key. Okay? It's too simple, but we don't do enough. Okay? So now there are many, you can do your work, you can do your computer, you can reading in a standing position. And now they have a very short, we call their a runway, very short. And a table. So you step on the treadmill and you work on it. It's very good practice. I have my own table. It's standing on the computer when I work on it. Now, we're going to be add up, inhale, sucking in, exhale. And after that, we're going to exhale, hold the breath, and feel the diaphragm move and the cranial move. And you feel you started to draw, when you suck in the perineum, you feel that, hey, energy coming in, the primordial force from the earth and the force from the sole of the feet coming in. Okay. and cranial, the light and chi can come in. All the point. Okay. So inhale. Exhale. Suck your stomach and use your mind to move the pelvic floor. No breathing. No breathing. Suck your stomach to the spine and feel with your mind. No breathing. Suck, move up the pelvic floor, cranial, diaphragm. And tap your mid-eyebrow, forehead, crown, and feel they have a suction. Your soul have a suction. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now rest. Use your breath and feel the breathing. Inhale, your palm, your soul, your mid-eyebrow, your forehead, your crown started to breathe. Inhale. Smile is the key. When you feel love, love is the connector. We're going to do a lot of inner smile. Love is the connector. When you make the love up to the mid, a loving energy come to the mid-eyebrow and the forehead and the crown, and you smile in your mid-eyebrow, forehead, and crown, you smile, and you breathe slowly, you feel force coming in. It's real energy coming in. Yeah. You smile, aware your palm, aware your soul, and energy comes. So now, you know inner smile is very powerful. And the abdominal breathing, reverse breathing, and the embryonic breathing, you're going to use in every time you do practice. And inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Very gentle, very relaxed, feel your breathing. Inhale, exhale. You open more every time you learn. You open more every time you learn. Rest. Now, touch the navel, below the navel, 1.5 inches, we call 1.7 centimeter, and that beginning of the symbol, Khan. Okay, Khan. So we chant Tan Tien, throat, palate, scalp open, and eye roll up, look up. So eye roll up, look up, tap it, the crowd. Sorry, Khan. This one in the back. Khan. So we have Khan, Li, Jun, Tui. For you to easy to remember, that is Khan, back of the head, Li, Jun, let make it, because when you are reverse them, you confuse yourself. Okay? Because it's just like you look up to the heaven in reverse. So you say Khan, Li, Jun, Tui. Okay? Okay. So again, Khan, Li, Jun, Chấn, Thủy, Khún, Khún, Khén, Sun, Chen. Okay. So Khan, Lý, Chấn, Thủy, Khún in the front, Khén opposite, and Sun, Win, Sun. Okay. Hey, when the English pronunciation a little bit different because so difficult to make the sound exactly like Chinese. So the S-U-N, sometimes you say sun, sun. Yeah. So that, okay. And Chen. So this one, C-H-I-E-N, Chen. Okay. Okay. So the back, so here your head actually have, so tap here, Khan, front, Li, fire, Chun, right side, Tui, left side. And you feel your scalp started to open and it draw in energy, light. Okay, hand. So navel, below the navel, Khan. So you start with Khan, Khan, now up, Khan. And I roll up to the back, Khan. Okay, yin. So Khan is yin, yang, yin. Okay. So you have the chart, you look at the yin and yin. So we say yin, expand your hand, touch the universe. Yin. Yin, you draw, you touch the universe. Yin, you draw energy into your lower dantian. Yin. Yang, expansion. Yin, contracting. Don't worry, this is a little bit difficult part. And if you have the video, you record that part and you just watch and play them a few times, you get it. Okay, so yin, touch, yin, touch. Charge your finger. Vortex spiral. Fire coming down. And your tip finger grow with fire and hot. We call hot iron pan. So we're going to burn them in close to the navel. All of them have to start with the close to the navel. Yin, yin, yang, yin. A box. From the close to the navel, I like 1, 2, 3, 4. A box. Whole, a power complete. The voice and the symbol put together is the most powerful thing human have now. Symbol. The languages and the speech. And everybody, it's so amazing, huh? Everybody develop their own language, own letter, and own own speak. Okay. Okay. We have so many different languages in the world, but we have saying the same thing, but it sounds different. Navel, above the navel. So 1.77 centimeter up here, you start from here. Li, Li. Yang, yin, yang. So Li. So you look at here, Li. So Khan, Li. Khan, Li. Yang, yin, yang. Fire. Okay. Fire, heart, and small intestine, summer, and yang. Prosperity, prosperity, expand and prosperity. Okay, so always touch the navel because you have no landmark. You need landmark. You need something to fight. Navel, above the navel. Okay, so about 1.7 centimeter above. Now, Li, and now I tap the phone. Yang, yin, yang. Yang, yin, yang. Fire burning. Burn, I mean, touch the navel, start closer to the navel. Yang, yang, one solid line. Yin, yang. Box close to the navel first. 1, any direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Complete the power of the symbol, power of the voice, the language, come together, creating the power. Li, Kan, Li, Zhen, Zhen, Zhen. On the right hand side, this one reverse from your right hand side, right hand, right. Okay. So so we have the Zhen, lightning and thunder, lightning and thunder. And connecting with the Zhen, connecting with the tree. So when you're raining or thunder, don't stand under the tree. You will attract thunder coming down, lightning and thunder down. And is the green color and wood elements. Okay. So their spelling is here, Jun. Okay. Okay, so let's do it. You don't have to remember them. I cannot remember them all. When I have to look at the charts And you always print out a chart, put it there, and you look at it and you do the practice. Chun. On the right hand side, navel come out 1.7 centimeter, touch. Right hand side. Okay. Okay. Chun. So, Dan Tian, chest, throat, palate open, skull open, and tap on the right side of the skull. Eye roll up, look up, and you feel a frequency go up. And that's how we say pray to God. But this one is the science, how to connecting to the universe. That's all. And later on, we're going to learn when you have the frequency reaches up to the heaven, now you send up your thought, your problem, anything you know, you ask. Don't ask the heaven for and the Tao said, don't ask the heaven for money and wealth. Ask the Mother Earth for money and wealth. Now very simple. Gold, silver, diamond, oil, gas, anything that precious we make money is from the earth. Not from the heaven. Heaven give us blessing. That's all. The blessing, that is a heaven. But you need to have a DNA and a code to connecting with them. If otherwise, you have no way to connect. When you have the cosmic number and you're chanting, reach the heaven, and the heaven says, oh, welcome to heaven. That's all simple. Mm-hmm. Like if you are European, they say when you a passport, you go there, welcome to come to the Euro. You know, you are the citizen of the Euro. Okay. You ask them to help you, they help you. But don't ask them for money because you have to earn for that. You have to work with the Mother Earth. Okay. Chun, lightning and thunder. Green, 3 color. Now, yang, yin, look at the green, yang, yin. Ya, ya, yin, yin. Hot iron pan, burning, spiral, spinning, burning. And burn into you, burn inside your body. You have a Hua inside you. Hua is protecting you. So in the Chinese, if you go to Chinese, everywhere they use Hua to attract good energy, or Hua to expel negative energy, or to capture the ghost, or to burn the ghost, or do anything, for everything. And one of the symbols used so long, very, very long. Okay? So the Phagwa is formed like a cross and an X. A cross and an X. Okay. Burn. Now coming down. Yang, yin, yin. Now make a box. Form next to the navel. Yang. 1, 2, 3, 4. Power complete. The power of thunder and lightning. Power of the growth. Power of generating, growing. Spring power. 3. Left hand side. 3. Is rain and lake and metal. Rain, lake, and rain. The down they look at like this. In the olden time, they don't have bomb. Okay. So they always discover that when the big rain coming in and the rain flow into the mountain, and the water go to the mountain very long and come out to outside. And if they have a lake there, so the water when they go to the mountain, it bring in the mineral, gold and silver, all the precious stone into the lake. So after the rain and the lake, you find the metal. Shorter. Make it shorter. Okay. Okay, go ahead. So, 3. Left side. And yang, yin. Yang. Yin. Charge your finger with fire. Burn them in. Okay, burn them in. Touch the navel. A box. Burn it in. Yang, yin. Make a box closer to the navel. 1, 2, 3, 4. The power of rain and lake metal power are complete. And let's chant together. Tha li chân tươi. Tha li chân tươi. Tha li chân tươi. Tha li chân tươi. Okay. Tha li chân tươi. I roll up, look up. Again. Tha li chân tươi. Let's do 3 times. Kha li chân tươi, kha li chân tươi, kha li chân tươi. Crown. Kha li chân tươi, kha li chân tươi. Now you started to feel your scalp are more open. And the frequency and the symbol reach to the heaven. Okay. So we're gonna take a break, a 10-minute break. Don't worry, we will do them every day. So today we give you a little bit more explanation. And after that, we no more explanation. I just guide you through, okay? But you can all, you can look at the chart and they tell you what the sound, what the elements, what the organs. Now we finish Phan, Lý, Trấn, Tủy. Okay, it's a cross. And Kun, Ken, Sun, Chen is an X. Okay, so Kun. So on the when you Phan, Lý, Trấn, Tủy, and on the upper left, we call Kun. Kun is the stable. The forces is stabilizing force. Stabilizing force. Earth and the spelling Kun, K-U-N, Kun. Harmony, yellow, Indian summer, and the spleen. Okay, now three yin. So this is easy to remember. Yin, three yin. So let's do that. So if you have a printer, you print out the sheet and you easy for that to do. Easy to do it. Okay, so Phan, Lý, Trấn, Tủy. Left hand side, upper left hand side. Kun, three yin. Earth power, harmony, spleen power. Okay, so you touch here. Touch on the navel, upper left. From the navel out, about 1.7 centimeter, and start with yin, a kun. Yin. Okay. Touch the universe. Yin. Expand. Smile. Touch the universe. Yin. Expand. Yin. Now touch the navel. Burn your finger, burn. You can use the left finger, burn. Hot iron pan. From navel out 1.77 centimeter and carve it down. Yin. Make a box. 1, 2, 3, 4. The power complete. Once you feel that you burn them in, you no need to do it all the time, every time. No, you just chant and get the force. Okay, sorry, I give you the position. kun, left. So you start from the left side up, closer to the front. Kun. And you make a cross, a cross up to the back here, to the back. 10. Now, so the so the Ken mountain and the left Ori and left testicle. No, the right right Ori and the right testicle. So the right ovary and the right testicle. You know, in the Tao, is very concerned about, so two Kwa, the Ken and Qian, the heavenly Kwa, and also is the young Kwa here. The Qian is the heaven, the heaven, and the involved with the left ovary and left testicle. So you have two Kwa. Because the ovary testicle producing sperm and hormone, sperm and ovary. And female hormone and male hormone. And that is very important. No sperm and ovary. There are no human here anymore. Finish. Okay. So and this one is yin yang. Yin yang. Okay. So let's do it. Right, lower right, right hand side. Touch the, I tell you again, it seems complicated, but when you have a charge and you follow a few times, you have it. And when you get it and you feel you really have the Pakwa inside you, all you do is and the number, you're connecting to the universe. Your cosmic DNA number, you connect. What you want. Ask for it. That's all. Okay. If you are the citizen of that country, you can go to your embassy. You can ask them for helping you. Okay. Lower right. Ten. So the lower right here, lower left, lower right, yeah, lower right. Okay, lower right. Okay. Now, charge. Burning. Yin. Burn, I mean, closer to the navel. Yin, yang. Make a box. Start from the closer to the navel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Power complete. Feel you hold the qua. Connecting to the left, to the right testicle and ovary, the mountain, chin. Upper, lower right, upper left. No, sorry. Lower right, upper right. Lower right, upper right. Sun, wind power, gallbladder. And you always look for always in the yang pakwa, you always look from closer to the Tai Chi, closer to the Tai Chi, and you count it out, yin, yang, yang. Now, when you're using a yin pakwa, it's reversed. From outside come in. But we only use yang pakwa because when you use the yin pakwa, later on it's so confused for you because when you are not really get it. Okay. Now, upper right. Shun. Now, the upper right, right hand side, upper right. Just now we have the lower right, upper right. Sun, eye roll up, look up, chart, spiral, burning iron pen. Okay, and burn them in closer to the navel, the Tai Chi, yin, yang, yang. A box, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the symbol and the power complete. So sorry, it's on here. So upper right. So lower left, left hand side, lower left. And that is the three yin, three yang. We call Qian heaven, the left and right testicle. And Qian, Chien, Qian, heaven, left and right testicle. And three yang, solid line, okay? Touch the lower left. Always touch the navel, Chia, lower left, lower left. Burn. Hot iron pan. Oh, sorry, we burn with the left hand, easy to write. Left hand, burn. Hot iron pen, P-E-N, pen, pen. Now, burn I mean, yang, yang, yang. Make a box closer to the navel. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we complete. Now we're going to chant them. And the secret is no secret. Okay? Our normal voice, God cannot hear us because it's too low. And it cannot reach. Or we call spirit in much higher frequency. And we have to follow the earth spin. So the earth spin is, we said, 67,000 per hour that move around the sun. 67,000 miles around the sun. Spin around itself is 1,000 miles per hour. Now, the frequency have to be faster than the sound many times. So when we chant, we start with slow. And when you faster, we say 1,000 miles per hour. And 2,000 miles, 3,000 miles, 4, 5, 6,000 miles per hour. Now, your tongue cannot make that fast. So you speak. It becomes a frequency. And that frequency, we say, is 60,000 miles per hour. So our voice cannot do it. It's the voice and the mind. The mind can faster than lightning. Our mind, our thinking, our conscious. And you feel, so when you fast, when you very fast, and you feel your frequency started to go up. And after that, when you have number, you have making a connection and you get your cosmic DNA number. You chant it. Also from slow to fast. And your thought, we call ask God. You want God to help you, but you have to reach them. You send SOS, SOS, but you have nothing to send. I don't know who's going to hear you. Help me, help me, help me, but nobody hear you. So sometimes people don't know what to do. Say, I ask you, God, why don't you help me? Okay. Your mind, your voice, your frequency too low. Your antenna is too low. So you have 9 and 10 now. So we have Khan, Lý, Trấn, Gửi, Kun, Ken, Sun, Chen.